I'm walking down the street in a place I don't know at all. It's called Chidoribashi, and it's in Konohana Ward here in Osaka. I'm trying to find this location that has bicycles for rent, because I'm going to bike over the mighty Yodo River. But I don't know where I am. I do know that I'm still Jeremy, and here we go. So how this works is there's a company called Hubchari, and they have like 200 locations around Osaka City where you can rent bicycles. And a friend of mine does it, and he explained it all to me, and I thought, well, that sounds cool. I could rent bicycles. Where am I? So I have to find this location first. Anyway, come out here. I came here by train, although I'm not crazy about doing that during the coronavirus. And I don't really understand how it works. Hopefully it'll make sense when I get there. I don't know where I am. These locations are often at convenience stores and stuff, things that are easy to find. This one is not. This one, I don't know where this one is. It's in some obscure like apartment building or something. They do it wherever they can find space. And I looked at it on Google Maps before I left, but I'm already lost. So the point is we find a bicycle, and then we somehow, if I can figure out the system, I have to go to the website. I think it's down here. I go to the website, type in the bike number or something like that, and they send me a code. Very mysterious. Over here, over here, over here. Yes, here they are. Okay. Let me see if I can figure this out. So there's 4 bicycles available. Go to the website. Enter. I think it's done. The other thing about this is that this is a electric assisted bicycle, which I've never ridden before. I don't know how that works. So let's check it out. Okay, it's giving me an error, and it's in Japanese. I have to pedal this heavy thing all the way across the river. This is electricity error. What does that mean? I'm supposed to turn something on? Okay, 60% assist. Ooh, it does. When you pedal, oh, this is cool. It kind of takes itself. That's the whole point. Ooh, interesting. Pedal a little bit and it kind of like pushes itself. And when you stop, it stops. So, today's point is to go across this big bridge on the Yodo River. Yodo River. Yodo, wish there were a compass on this thing. I'm not exactly sure I'm going the right way. The Yodo River is the biggest river in this part of Japan, as far as I know. Certainly the biggest in Osaka. It cuts across the north part of Osaka City. And this is the closest bridge to the outlet into the bay, into Osaka Bay. This is the closest one that bicycles and pedestrians can go along. There's one more bridge, and it's only for cars. Is this it? This is not it. No, these are stairs. I did try to scope this out on Google Maps, and I couldn't really figure it out. It was kind of confusing. Oh, well, we're in a little park here. So there's a couple bridges in this part of the river. I think actually 2. One is a big highway, Highway 43, I think, for only cars and trucks, not for pedestrians and bicycles. And the other one is a smaller road for cars and for pedestrians. And that's what I'm trying to find. It is, as you can see, an overcast day. Oh, crap, this is the end. Okay. Here I am already. Oh, train tracks. That's the train I just got off of. I wonder if a train will come by. I don't want to wait. Yet again, there was a rain forecast for today, and yet again, it seems to have not actually happened. A friend of mine wanted to get together last night, and I thought, well, no, the weather forecast says it's like 80% chance of rain. I don't feel like going out. I don't feel like going inside anywhere. I'd rather be outside just for safety reasons, for the virus. And then I don't think it rained at all. So I keep bitching about the rainy season here, and it's really a lot of promise and no actual rain. I promise we'll get to this bridge eventually. Blood sugars yesterday, I feel pretty good today. In yesterday's video when I was biking around the industrial area, I was a little bit tired, and I forgot to explain why. It's because I'd been up late watching YouTube videos. And when I watched the screen and stuff right before falling asleep until about midnight, I can wake up and go, ooh, I feel kind of groggy. So yesterday was kind of like that. Today's a little better because I am lost. Because blood sugars were good all day yesterday. I did not watch YouTube until I fell asleep. I watched it until about 11. 11 o'clock, and there you go. There's your train. Anyway, blood sugars were good until right before bed, in which there were 288 yesterday. And it was unusual. So I took, I think we're getting closer to something. I took 2 units of insulin, which I usually consider 1 unit drops me down about 40 points. So from 288, I should have gone down to about 208, about 200, but I woke up at 6:30 this morning and I was 63. So I said, whoops. So now it's probably okay. Maybe in the upper 100s, but that's good for some biking. I don't have any experience about dosing insulin for an upcoming bike ride, but with a electronically assisted bike. Okay, I remember this part on Google Maps. So what we do is we go down here. Boy, everything looks different on the map. Here? Not here, I think. Aha, here we go. So the reason this is so cool to me is that this is the widest part of the biggest river. And it's not like a mile wide like the Mississippi River or something. You can, I think, see the other side and stuff. But I just think it's cool that there's a pedestrian bridge all the way across it. And I've never been over here. Like the whole reason I'm doing this bicycle renting thing is because it's just so far from my house and I feel like biking all the way to here and then starting a video and then biking back home. And this is perfect. It costs like $2 or $3 or something for an hour or two. And let's see. I believe we're getting closer. No. There's a temple over here. Cool. See these roads ahead, over my head, but I can't get there. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? What's that? What's that? It's a cool temple, but I ain't got no time for that right now. This is not anything. If you're the type of person that worries about tsunami, well, here, the land here is -1 meter, 1 meter below sea level. Another reason to get up on the bridge, okay? We're getting closer, possibly. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Turn around think we're too far east. This is cool. Actually, this kindergarten over here on the left, I have been there because I played Santa Claus one year for the kids there, years ago. Kind of a little part-time, temporary job. So I have been here. I didn't know I'd been here. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. Here we go. This is called the Denpō, I think it's called the Great Denpō Bridge or something. Denpō Ōhashi. This area is called Denpō. Here we go, here we go. Today's a national holiday. It's sports day. Over here to the left, to my right is a big sports field and a baseball diamond, but nobody's there. One guy and his dog. All right, here we go. Oh, the tension is palpable. And this is it, the beginning and the beginning of the Yodo River. So, to the right is the Hanshin train line that is what I used to get here, or to get there. To the left is the highway, I think it's 43. I don't drive here, so I don't actually know the highways that well. And there's no pedestrians up there, but who cares? I got all I need right here. Just felt a couple raindrops on my face. Be nice to get caught in a part of town I don't know anything about without an umbrella on an electric bicycle and a camera that's not waterproof. Look at this characterful old iron bridge. That's awesome. It sure would be nice and scenic and photogenic and videogenic if a train were to go by right now. But I see nothing. Whew, look at that. Look at that. What's more photogenic than a big rusty iron thing? On the other side here, which we're almost there, there's this little park, little tiny park. And when I saw it on Google Maps, Google Street View will have a van or whatever, a car drive around with a big camera on top, taking pictures of the streets. Well, in the park, they had a guy, apparently, with some kind of camera on his backpack or something, walking around the park itself, where there's no cars allowed, of course. It's a park. It's a very, very small park. And I don't know who it was, but the shadow of him, the Google guy, I'm not sure it was a human. It might have been a gorilla. So I'm kind of curious about that. Maybe gorillas live in the area and they just hired one of them to do the Google Street View. It could happen. There's your train. Let's admire the train. I thought it was admirable. I had a big revelation last night. This is so dumb. I've been taking showers for decades. And lately I've been noticed there's like on my upper right arm, there's a couple, this is too much information, there's a couple like pimples. And also my upper arm, after my shower at night, I would be sitting in bed watching YouTube or whatever. My arm would feel kind of greasy, like something weird. And I was like, what happened? All right, we're done with the river. Now we got to get down and get to that park somehow. And then after the shower, well, this is a new era in this Japanese vlog series. Who cares? Nobody's here. Let's cut through. It says So back across the other side.